Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, here to teach you how to play Torn by the one and only Natalie Imbruglia from Neighbours. What were we talking about? If you would like a PDF song sheet to help you follow along and put the whole thing together when we're done, then sign up today to patreon.com/uteacher, where you get a PDF song sheet with every single video that I post, plus loads more cool perks, goodies and rewards as well. So grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and when it is in tune it should sound like this. And let's go ahead and get ready to learn how to play the song that is by... what was I talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around, he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. Don't seem to know, don't seem to care what your heart is for. But I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. My conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. This is actually a deceptively easy song, and really probably the hardest part about it is the strumming pattern. So let's break it down section by section. First things first, these are the chords that you'll need for the song. If you already know them, then skip ahead now. To play the chord of F, put your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string and your first finger on the first fret of the second string. And the chord of F should sound like this. To play the chord of B flat, bar the first and second string on the first fret with your first finger. That means you push down on both strings at the same time. Then add your second finger to the second fret of the third string and your third finger to the third fret of the fourth string. And the chord of B flat should sound like this. To play the chord of G minor, put your first finger on the first fret of the first string, your second finger on the second fret of the third string, and your third finger on the third fret of the second string. And the chord of G minor should sound like this. To play the chord of A minor, put your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and the chord of A minor should sound like this. To play the chord of D minor, go back to that F shape, but just add your third finger to the second fret of the third string, and the chord of D minor should sound like this. And to play the chord of C, just put your third finger on the third fret of the first string, and the chord of C should sound like this. So the chords are fairly straightforward in this song, nothing too out of the ordinary. What makes it unique, or kind of gives it that hook or that sort of interesting feel, is the very choppy strumming pattern. Which really makes it a hit with acoustic guitar players at barbecues and campfires the world over. So although it's not the regular down, down, up, down, up pattern, it's not too tricky to play. You've just got to kind of learn to get the feel of it right. The way I play it is something like this. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And one of the secrets there is to make sure you don't let the chords actually ring too much. It's quite choppy and quite percussive. So instead of your regular strumming where it might sound like this, you actually want to keep sort of just tapping your little finger on the strings to block out those chords so they don't actually ring for too long. So instead of just tap your little finger every couple of beats like this. And that gives you the sort of strumming pattern that makes it sound a little bit more like the original song. So let's go ahead and break the song down section by section. The first part is the intro, and that's just the chords of F to B flat to F to G minor. And here you play that down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up pattern once on each of those chords, like this. And now we move into the verse, and the verse is just the chords of F to A minor to B flat twice. And on each of those chords you play the down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up pattern twice. So twice on the F, to A minor, to B flat, to, and just play that through twice and you've got your verse. F to A minor to B flat twice, and that's how to play the verse. Thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man that I adored. You don't seem to know, don't seem to care what your heart is for. But I don't know him anymore. And now we move into the pre-chorus, and the chords for the pre-chorus are D minor to C to A minor to C. And here you can carry on playing that strumming pattern, although personally I find it a bit hard to strum and sing, so sometimes I just switch it out for one downstroke on each chord like this. There's nothing where we used to lie, my conversation has run dry. That's what's going on, nothing's fine And that takes us into our chorus. And the chords for the chorus are F to C to D minor to B flat, played through 3 times. And here you just play that down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up pattern once on each of these chords, like this. F, C, D minor, B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how to play your chorus. It should sound like this. I'm all out of faith, this is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. And then you go into verse 2, and verse 2 is pretty much the same as verse 1, except you just play the 4 chords in it once. Then you go into your pre-chorus and chorus again. So put that all together, and that's how to play Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. Shall we go ahead and play it through from the top, all together, nice and slow? Yes, I think we should. But don't forget, if you would like a song sheet to help you put the whole thing together and follow along, sign up today to patreon.com/uketeacher. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around, he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. Don't seem to know, don't seem to care what your heart is for. But I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. My conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. So that's how to play Torn by the one, the only... I've been the ukulele teacher. I'll be back with more lessons soon. Leave me a request and subscribe to the channel because I love you all. And I wish you the best. Take care, I really mean that. And stay safe as well. Natalie Imbruglia.